Hi guys, and welcome to Steer Your Success, where we are here to steer you in the right direction to meet your financial goals. And today guys, we're going to be talking about why I have 8 bank accounts. In one of my previous videos, I touched on the fact that me and my husband have 8 bank accounts. And some have asked me, why do you have 8 bank accounts? That seems chaotic. How can you keep track of everything? And that is basically why we have it, so that we can precisely keep up with everything. Now, I want you to think of multiple accounts and your finances as the page in a coloring book. Now, I want you to also think of the crayons as your monies that you receive. Now, when you take that page in the coloring book, and if you don't look at the picture, you're looking off somewhere, not paying attention, not focused on what you have in front of you, you'll grab your crayon and you'll go to coloring. Going to color and not paying attention to what you're doing, not caring. You just figure, hey, I have faith that when I'm finished coloring this page, it will be beautiful. But you grab another crayon and you just get to coloring, not looking at not looking down at what you have going on, not looking at your progress. You're just coloring. Then, after you feel like you're finished, you look down at this picture and realize you have a huge mess. Now, the bank accounts serve as the lines that are in your picture. If you grab your crayon, you look down at your picture and you see the different areas of your picture. You kind of think of in your mind what you want this picture to look like. And you grab your crayon and you color this area this certain color, and you're staying in the lines. And you grab another crayon and you color another section, making sure you stay in the lines. Once you're finished with that picture, you look down and you see you have a beautiful masterpiece. And those multiple accounts serve as those lines in that pictures to give you boundaries, to make sure you stay in line and make sure you come out with that beautiful picture that you pictured from the beginning. Those multiple accounts do that in your life. They give you organization. They help you set up goals, making sure you don't overspend in areas that are non-fundamental for what you have planned. So today, I'm going to deep dive into the 8 accounts that we have and what items we allocate in each of those accounts. Now, I want to give a little history. Me and my husband at the beginning, we had financial goals, but we were working on 2 different paths. He had his account, I had my account. We didn't really get together on what we were spending. He was spending uncontrollably, I was spending uncontrollably. And when it was time for bills to be due, we were like in a scurry. Oh my gosh, what do we do? We've overspent. It was a huge mess we had created for ourselves, and we had to figure there is some way that we need to come together and make this thing work. And it was like God talked to us one day through the radio, because we were listening to the radio and a local credit union was offering $100 to open up an account. So we looked at each other like, wait, they're giving away money? Yes, that's the first thing we thought about, was the fact that they were giving away money. We wanted that $100. Okay, but when we really thought about it a little more, we realized that we could really use the extra accounts to get us on track. So we went out to the credit union. We opened up 2 checking accounts and 4 savings accounts to add to our 2 previous accounts. And we sat down, went over our budget, gave each account a name, and we thought about our lifestyle and what areas we wanted to pursue or what goals we had in mind, and wrote all of that out and worked it into those accounts. The first account that we have is our main bills account. In this account, we have our main bills that we have on a month-to-month basis. Those would be our mortgage, our energy bill, subscriptions like Netflix and our internet expenses, phone bill. All those bills are going into that main bills account. And what we have done, we have gotten with each of those providers and we have set them up on auto pay. So whenever it's time for that bill to be due, they come automatically and retrieve their funds and the bill is paid. Now we do like to keep a little buffer amount in there because as we know, especially with energy bills, they can tend to fluctuate, go up and down each month. So we want to have that buffer there in case there is a spike in that monthly bill. The next account that we have is our emergency savings account. I think this account is essential for any family or any individual because in life things happen and you want to have that there as a safety net so you can go to that account in case anything pops up and you don't have to run to credit cards. Now, I do suggest a starter budget if you are at the beginning of your debt-free journey. Start with maybe $1,000 to $1,500, just something small, just to protect you in those times of, crisis. Now, if you're at the end of your debt payment plan and you're making great headway on paying off those debts, go ahead and boost that emergency fund up to 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses because you want that there in case something huge happens, a huge medical expense, or someone loses their job. That account will be there to help kind of get you through as you are on the search for your new employer. The third account that we have is our family checking account. Now in this account, this will be the things that we use on a day-to-day basis. This will include our groceries, gas for cars, household expenses, haircuts, hairdos. You would also want to use this account, we use this account for giving, charitable giving. If you tie to the church, this is that account we take that out of. And it's easily accessible for me and my husband. So if we need to access that account, we can go to the bank and access those funds. The next account that we have, which is our events sinking fund. Now, we did have to plan ahead for this. We looked at the beginning of the year, planned out each month what birthdays are coming up, what holidays, what monumental moments that we wanted to celebrate. And we put that on our calendar, we set that a budget, and we put that into each month so we'll know how much we want to have set aside for when that event occurs. And for instance, like Christmas, and you want to decorate the house, you want to go ahead and set a budget for that. So when it comes for Christmas time, you'll have those funds available for you to go ahead and beautify your home. And it's the same for the birthdays and holidays. You want to be able to have those birthday parties for your kids and already know that you have the money there to take care of them and not utilize those credit cards. The fifth account we have is our kids' checking account. And no, the kids do not get a debit card. This account is for those expenses that you usually occur when you have kids. Now, they're going to want to go on field trips at their schools. They want to participate in sports, and you're going to have to pay some registration fees, help out with buying uniforms. For us, we have to help buy items for the concession stand. All of those items are coming out of the kids' checking account as well as their weekly allowance. We also take this out of that account as well. Now, my next two accounts are my favorite two. They're the his and her account. Now, these are funds that we set aside each month that we can spend on our own. And these are my favorite because a lot of people think when you're on a budget, you have to cut out funds. You won't be able to shop again. You can't do anything you want to do anymore. And that is absolutely not the case. With these accounts, we are able to spend what we like. I don't question him on what he's bought. He doesn't question me on what I've bought. And we have that sense of freedom to still, get those things that we want and still, take care of ourselves. And I love that account for that reason. And the last account that we have is our family dream account. In this account, we kind of think of what we really want to accomplish. Like if we want to take a family vacation, if we want to buy a new car, if we want to make some renovations around the home, this is the account that we have set up for those things. So this account is going to grow over time. We want to save a lot of money so we can really have a nice vacation or a nice car and not have to go into debt in order to fulfill those dreams. So those are our 8 accounts. And I'm telling you guys, they have done wonders for us in reaching our financial goals. And you definitely should consider opening some bank accounts for yourself today. You should look into going to your local credit union because they usually have those incentives for opening up accounts. And why not earn extra cash while you get yourself in a financial place where you want to be? Do me a favor, leave me a comment down below on how many bank accounts you have. If you found today's content helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I upload my next video. And if you know someone out there that can use my advice on how they can get their finances on track, please share my channel with them. I would love for them to meet us here every successful Sunday where I can share tips and advice on how they can reach their financial goals even faster. And until next time, you guys, on Serious Success, bye-bye.